Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar for 2022. It is ages 6+, set 75340 with 329 pieces. This year's calendar retails for $45 instead of the previous $40, which is kind of a bummer, but it is a great calendar, I must say. So far, one of the best ones that they have done. It comes with 24 gifts, so it is a countdown to Christmas. Obviously, we're opening this earlier. I do really like the golden bow design here on the side, and this one doesn't have the same exclusivity as last year's with the Mandalorian only theme, but we do get several different varieties from Star Wars, including the Summer Vacation brand new like little Disney Lego short that is out, which is pretty cool. They did that back for 2020 with the Christmas special as well, with the little sweaters and the minifigures. So that's pretty neat. I do like when they have a wide variety across the saga, personally. So I think that it's a really good looking box. We can see it looks like we're on Endor this year, and it just looks really pretty. I like it overall. Alrighty, and just flipping the calendar around, the flap is now on the back side, and we have Endor again with an AT-AT and a Santa beard and hat, which looks really fun. And then, of course, the little floor, and we have all of the gifts laid out here. That's just the order I kind of stuck them in when I was building them up, but we have some really good ones this year, so let's go ahead and get started. So starting out our first little grouping of mini builds in no particular order, but I guess I ended up kind of color coding them. We have this dude. Not familiar with this ship, to be totally honest, but it's very flat. It does look actually not too bad, to be honest, but I don't actually know if this is a prequel trilogy or an original trilogy ship. So sorry about that, but it's really flat. I like when they do these mega flat ships. This is a mini scene. This is the Death Star escape scene. And it's really funny that they made it in tiny version. I like when they do that. I think that's really fun. There's also a tiny mouse droid right here. Let's see. You might be able to see it, but it's made out of a roller skate. And then there is also a gun that you can pull off and use. It's got a stud shooter, which is kind of cool. Next, we have an Imperial Shuttle, which I think doesn't look too bad. You can definitely tell what it is, especially when you have the wings down like that, and it looks pretty nice. Good little micro build. And this one, I'm not a huge fan of. This is a B-wing bomber. I have the wings folded down. Unfortunately, it doesn't like stand up on its own. And it is a little bit hard to kind of tell what it is, but nonetheless, that's that. And then we have a TIE Interceptor, and this one looks really good. I personally really like it. It just falls forward though because there's no like base or anything, but you could easily make one if you like displaying the mini ones. These little micro builds, but I like this one a lot. And then we have some more ships. This is the Bad Batch attack shuttle, which I think is actually a really good micro build. Hopefully you can tell, and it's done in the same color scheme that we have the real ship in, and the wings fold down, and it looks really nice. It's very recognizable. I think that the mini build for this is super great. We have a moisture evaporator, which doesn't actually look too bad in a micro build. Very simple. Kind of a boring day perhaps, but like still pretty cool. We have another land speeder. This land speeder isn't anything particularly unique, to be honest. It's just another version of how they've made Luke's land speeder in the past. I definitely think that this windshield should have been a 1x2 translucent wedge rather than a 1x1, because it just looks a little awkward in my opinion. We have a Republic gunship here, which I actually think looks pretty good. I'm a pretty big fan of this. I like the way they put it. There are a couple like kind of strange gaps, but overall I think it looks pretty cool. And it's fun to see some more prequel trilogy stuff always. Then we have a Droid Tri Fighter. And this is actually a really nice build, I think. Looks really good overall. Very similar to like what we see with the Lego sets and in the movies. So pretty cool. All right, and then for the most part, the last group of mini builds, with the exception of two, which I'll show in just a moment, but this one here is the Wampa Cave, which is again a micro scale of a set that we once got, and it's actually pretty good. You can, I think, hook Luke up here because we do get a Luke, so that's pretty cool. I'll demonstrate that once I show you the figure. but that's pretty good. This cannon is really nice for the Echo Base. I think it's very well put together and very well rounded as well. And then we have a firing turret. A little bit simple, but still cool. I mean, at this point, we've gotten so many advent calendars with Hoth builds, which is an easy one because it's snow, you know, and Christmas. You could make a tiny Battle of Hoth for sure. I also realized that I stuck this ship with the Hoth stuff, but this is from Tatooine, from the UCS Cantina scene. This is the other speeder, as far as I am aware. It's just in micro scale, which is actually pretty cool. We've not gotten this ship before, so that's fun. I think that the build for it is really good. I was thinking it was a snow speeder for some reason when I grabbed it. And then we have an ATST, and it's okay. It's a little derpy looking, to be honest. But nonetheless, there it is. All right, and then lastly we have the minifigures and then some of the special holiday builds. That's why I said I wasn't quite done with the micro scale builds. We'll just work this way to the more interesting. So we have just a standard battle droid. Pretty sure every advent calendar comes with at least one of these guys, so nothing super crazy. We have a Luke Skywalker. This is the balaclava head Luke Skywalker from Hoth, which is definitely the best one that we've got, but he did come in the microfighters Tauntaun versus ATTE? I can't remember what it was, but he does fit on the micro scale Wampa attack, which is really funny. I like that actually quite a bit. Displays very nicely. We get a snowtrooper, which is a cool addition. I mean, it's just a snowtrooper, but like still pretty cool. And then I believe that we have seen this female head before, so it is not like a brand new one, but it's good to get one for sure. Especially, yeah, I mean, especially if you have any kind of ATTE, it's always great to get another snowtrooper, in my opinion. Then we get the clone. I think this one's the lieutenant. He's the yellow one. We've seen him in a couple of places already. Pretty standard. I really wish they would have given us a different colored one. That would have been so cool. Even just a plain clone trooper, because we don't need a huge amount of these yellow guys, but it is still nice that they did include a clone. Very detailed as well. Here we have Gunk Santa. He is a buildable figure, and he personally looks a little bit messy to me. I'm not sure if I would recognize that he was a Gonk droid so fast, but he is supposed to be built like Santa Claus, and I like that, you know, they always seem to do some sort of holiday Gonk droid, and so that's fun for that reason. We have a precious R2-D2 with a C-3PO Christmas sweater. I love the torso. The sweater is really, really cute. On the back, it even is printed, which is really cool to show the Rebel symbol, and it's red. C-3PO has a matching sweater of R2-D2 in blue. I also like how the bottom of his tummy is printed on the groin piece, so it sticks out and it looks like his sweater's a little bit small. I think it's cute. And it's blue. There's the back decoration. Really cool. I love when they do like a Christmas special minifigure that they've really started doing, like printing like Christmas sweaters on them and stuff, and it just is so unique. I love it. It's really cool. This is the only micro build that I've left out because I think it's cute. It is Darth Vader's castle made out of sand. So it's Darth Vader's sand castle. And it goes with the little holiday short that they released on Disney Plus, and it's super cute. I love micro builds of like actual things. A couple years ago, we did get Darth Vader's castle as a micro build, so it's funny now that we have a sand castle, and I think it goes over really, really well with the sand bucket and the water. And you do get a little shovel as well. And then lastly, with this Darth Vader, which is the holiday special Darth Vader, you get a little, this is supposed to be a beach ball, but it's actually a soccer ball. We have Darth Vader with flippers, and he is wearing a vacation tank top, printed exactly over his actual Darth Vader's suit armor, which is hilarious. And it is double-sided. This is a really cool one. It is based on Scarif. If you look closely, what is a Hawaiian shirt is actually the island or the island planet of Scarif with a Death Star in the background. So it's like all cute and vacation-y, but in reality, it's about to symbolize doom and destruction, which I think is really fitting. And so it's super cute. I really like that we have a like holiday summery minifigure paired with like the winter sweater minifigures. I think that that is a really fun combination, because these are two things that tends to happen with holidays. You have people who go on warm vacations and then people who stay around and totally embrace Christmas. So I think it's really fun for that reason. So overall, I think that this is a really fun calendar year. We have some really great micro builds and some fantastic minifigures, in my opinion. We get a huge variety from across the saga, a little holiday special tie-in, and we don't have any wasteful mini builds. There's no weapons racks this year, and I think it's fantastic. I think that it is worth the extra $5 price increase, because we get some fantastic just micro builds and minifigures, and pretty much every day was pretty interesting. So I think that people will have a lot of fun with this come Christmas. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.